Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly forecast for August 3rd through the 9th. We're going to connect here and see what's coming up the week ahead with this lovely mermaid themed deck here, going along with our summer mermaid ocean theme. And then we're going to pull a message for you guys from that oracle deck there. Now, we're going to jump in, guys. I do want to apologize, Capricorn, for the late video loading. I have been getting my booty kicked by the full moon energy, and it's been tough. It has been tough. So next week's videos will be up much sooner, I promise you that. We're going to see what's happening with Capricorn sun, moon, and rising in the week ahead. I'm hearing the Bee Gees song Staying Alive, so some of you are feeling like dancing, or you're feeling very motivated for change. That's like my get work done song. I don't know what it might be for you, but for some reason I heard that song going in. So your first card here, Capricorn, is release, right? So you're staying alive by releasing what's poisoning you, releasing what's holding you down. The pink is really jumping out at me, although there aren't any pink chakras. I feel that because it's this fuchsia hot pink here, this is like Archangel Jophiel is around you. So this is telling me what the release is about. So Archangel Jophiel is the patron archangel of beauty, of positivity, and she comes into our life when we're kind of at this new beginning and we're creating a new life for ourselves, and we're getting rid of all of the old stuff to make room for the new stuff. And she helps us to speak more lovingly towards ourselves in our internal dialogue. So if you are very critical, like, oh, you're so stupid, why'd you do that? Or, oh, everybody hates you, or like whatever, like they're not going to pick me, or they're not going to like me, or whatever it is, she helps us to turn that around, to speak more lovingly to ourselves, to see ourselves as heaven sees us, to love ourselves as heaven loves us, and also to see other people as heaven sees them. So I'm feeling a two-part release for you guys, Capricorn, in the full moon energy. One is releasing anything you're insecure about. Like, see how she has her arms folded, almost like she doesn't like herself or she's not feeling confident. And the little turtle's like, you know, coming up to her like, hey, I love you. You know, like you're amazing, right? Like let the love in, or let that good feeling in, that unconditional love of self. And, you know, so I feel like you're lowering your arms, you're opening up to receive, and you're feeling more confident. You're not feeling like you got to hide. I also feel like you're releasing any hurt feelings. So if you've had any kind of brooding feelings towards a boss or a coworker or a parent or a sibling or something, you're releasing them and letting them go, because Jophiel is helping you see the person the way heaven sees the person. And that doesn't mean that you're like, oh, they're amazing and I have nothing but love for them. You might just kind of be seeing where they're kind of damaged. Maybe you're realizing the person's kind of off. You might be like, I don't know if that person is fully kind of aware of what they're doing, right? So in some way you're kind of able to release a pain that you've been feeling, or a pain somebody's been making you feel. Now, this is especially wonderful if you live with the person or if you work with the person, because a lot of the times people get stuck in a living arrangement, or they get stuck in a work situation because they're corded to a person through resentment and hurt feelings. And once they're able to release that resentment and hurt feelings, the cord is broken and they can move on. So you might even be getting unblocked to where you're going to manifest a new job, or you're going to be able to finally leave a relationship once and for all, or you're going to be able to move out of a living arrangement that hasn't been good for you. Okay? Your next card here is transformation. Whole new beginning vibe, right? Whole new beginning. Again, see how it's kind of like easing into the world. She's kind of holding this cloth over her. She's got her knees up. She's kind of has her hand over her leg. So it's like this feeling of like easing up. And again, the little seal is like, hey, come play with us, right? So you're letting your guard down. You're letting your guard down, and it's opening you up to play. I feel like some of you, your inner child might even be really longing for a friend, like someone to play with. And so you're finally able to release the defenses and the insecurities so that you're able to play without coming off as defensive. Capricorn, maybe people have told you in the past, like, man, you have a temper, or man, you react really quick, or man, you are so defensive, right? Like maybe some of you have heard that in the past. And so you're releasing the things that have made you feel that way. You didn't end up with a temper for no reason. Something in your life made you angry. You didn't end up being defensive for no reason. Something in your life made you feel unsafe and you had to learn to protect yourself, right? So whatever kind of set that programming in is being released so that you're able to let your guard down and have fun and play and be in that energy of like liking yourself and loving yourself and feeling good about you and feeling good about others. I feel like some of you are healing this very deep-seated cynicism. Like you might be very cynical of others, right? Like not believing in anyone at all, right? There's a Pet Shop Boys song, and that's what really got to me. Not believing in anyone's sincerity, right? Like nobody is sincere. Everybody's up to something. Like you're releasing that. You're releasing that cynical way of seeing people and seeing the world. Your next card here is creativity. So you may also have your creativity really on point here, really opening up. Now, it looks like she's painting out of a seashell here. And so to me, this gives me the message, or the message that not only is your creativity boosted and you might even be doing very artistic things, but I feel like the inspiration is coming from spirit, especially like with the shell, right? Like, you know, they say that if you hold the shell up to your ear, you can hear the ocean. Obviously, there's other reasons why we hear that sound. But the thing about it is like, you know, a lot of people believe that there's a connection to spirit with shells. So there's this feeling or this sense of like you're connecting with another world, right? Like your creativity is boosted because inspiration is coming to you from a higher source, or you're being guided, right? Like you're becoming a vessel for something to come into creation, right? We always talk about how God uses us for a purpose. And so you might be feeling used for an honorable purpose and creating something and putting something out there. Okay, some of you might be channeling in this way, right? Artists are actually channelers because when they're in that realm of imagination and that realm of thought, they're bringing about messages, right? They're bringing from the element of thought, the element of air, the element of the universe. They're taking what's floating around and they're grabbing it and they're processing it and they're putting it into physical form. Like this is what's floating around out there, right? So a lot of you are beginning to connect and process and materialize positive things that need to be in existence right now. And even if it's not something creative in terms of art or music, it may be an idea. You may be putting together some kind of organization or some kind of network or collaboration, right? Or you may be coming up with really creative ways of the things that you're doing that are helping you heal or to release. Your next card here, Capricorn, is love. Okie dokie. I know that's kind of like a negative word on this channel because I know a lot of you like the channel because I stay away from love and romance in the weekly videos. I do a love video once a month. I'm a little late this month getting it out. The love video for August will be up in the next couple of days. But generally in the weekly videos, I try to stay away from love and romance because it's very overdone, right? If you want a love reading, there's 5 billion of them for Capricorn that were probably posted in the last 24 hours. So I don't have anything against love. I just try to include other areas of life. And so I know some of you might be like, no, we don't want love readings. We're sick of love readings. But sometimes it comes up, right? And maybe you're completely and totally closed off to romantic love. Maybe you don't want romantic love. All right, fine, you have free will, but you may be opening up to love in other ways, right? Like that little turtle that wanted to play with the mermaid, or the little seals that wanted to play with the mermaid that transformed into a human, right? Like Little Mermaid or something, like Ariel. Like, let's show you the world. Let's show you the world. Let's get you accustomed to your legs. Let's use those legs, right? So it could be love in that way, that you're just letting yourself have association, have friendship, have companionship. But for many of you, you're either healing a marriage or a long-lasting relationship where you're not just getting along better, but you're actually having a genuine, sincere, emotional connection be reignited, right? Or, reinforced, or you are manifesting your person if you're single. Okay. So being in that love vibe, being in that love energy. Okay. So you might want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos, because some weeks those might resonate with you more than others. You may need a private message, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to click on the Calendly link, you can schedule a private reading with me there. But we're going to pull a message from this deck here and see what's coming up for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And what you guys have coming up, my darling, is the Porpoise. Working for something and expecting the opposite will discourage it from happening. So you are in this energy of creativity. Okay, you're putting something together. So if you're putting something together, if you're feeling so inspired and you're putting together this collaboration or this organization or this creative artistic project, and you're like, yeah, but you know what? It's not going to go anywhere. Nobody's ever going to see this. You start forming blocks. Don't do that. Your creativity is on point right now. And move forward with the belief that Spirit is giving this to me for a reason. Spirit is inspiring me with this for a reason. And I might not know exactly what that reason is, but it's going to manifest, and this is going to reach the right people. Spirit wouldn't have me do all this if it was not meant to be seen by anybody, right? Or experienced by anybody. So don't do all this work and then expect that it's not going to happen, or tell yourself that it's not going to happen. Or vice versa. Don't push away the creativity and expect for, things to move forward, or for success to come in, or for positive recognition or exposure to come in if you're not, putting it out there, or if you're not doing the work. It could be the opposite for some people. But I think for the majority, it's like you're already kind of in that flow, but there's this part of you, because you feel like you have to protect yourself. It's that self-preservation defensive mechanism where you don't want to be disappointed, so you prepare yourself for the disappointment. Like, oh, Capricorn, don't get your hopes up. You've been down that route before. This isn't going to go anywhere. Well, Spirit is communicating through you. I didn't want to do a YouTube channel for the longest time because I was really uncomfortable about the idea of making videos. Okay. And finally, Spirit, through meditation, told me, look, girl, you're either going to start putting the videos up there and you're going to start doing the readings we tell you to do the readings, or you're going to have a tower moment. And I was like, nope, I don't want a tower moment, because nobody knows how to throw a tower moment like my guides, let me tell you. I was like, okay, all right, fair enough. I'm going to start. I made the YouTube channel. I didn't post anything for like a year. It was like a year before I posted anything. And then when I posted it, I was like, nobody's going to watch these videos. Why am I like being made to do this? Nobody's going to watch these videos. And I never dreamed starting out that I would see within 2 years 100,000 subscribers. I never dreamed that I would have videos that would reach 1,000 views, let alone 10,000 views, some cases higher than that. And yeah, there's readers that, leave me in the dust when it comes to subscribers and views, and their subscribers are way higher than mine. I'm not like saying I'm like a big deal, but I'm just testifying to you, Capricorn, that Spirit is going to get it to who needs to see it. You might be telling yourself, oh my gosh, but there's so much competition. How am I going to stand out? How am I going to be seen? How many billions of tarot readers and tarot videos are on YouTube, and yet you found this video, and yet you found me? Spirit's going to take care of that. All you need to do is to allow yourself to be the channel, to allow yourself to create, and whoever's meant for it is going to come for it, right? And that's it. And don't get caught up with other people's criticisms. Oh, you know, Capricorn, you should do it this way. You should do it that way. Oh, you know what? This is really popular right now. This is really what's in. And you should do that and more people will like it. Stay away from that. Stay away from trying to do it cookie cutter, trying to shape it. Just do what comes naturally. And the success will come to you in that way. Like the people that it's meant for will find it, right? We need something new. We don't need you to do what's already been done. We don't need you to do what's in style. We don't need you to do what everybody's into right now. We need you to allow yourself to create what you're feeling guided to create. Okay? So I thank you for checking out the video. I thank you for watching. If you like the weekly messages and you would love a daily message, you can follow Amethyst Angellight on Facebook and Instagram. I post a message there every single morning. And then in the afternoon, I post a pick a card. You can look at the cards and pick whichever one you feel drawn to. And then you just go ahead and swipe and you'll see what card you picked and what the description of that card is. A lot of people have been having a good time with that. So you can get your daily messages there if you would like. And then don't forget, guys, to watch your channeled angel messages for August if you haven't already. They're linked in the description. Love messages will be up soon. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want notifications when new videos get posted. I do post an awful lot. I thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Have a wonderful week, my dears. Take care.